So the theory test was kind of what I expected, really. The hazard perception was shit. I actually failed on one of the clips. I was clicking away every time I seen a hazard, and then you're supposed to click again when you see it progress. And it did say that a hazard could progress more than once. So I was clicking away, thinking, oh shit, this, you know, and I must have pressed it a few too many times, and it came up saying you scored 0 for this clip. So I can't believe I still passed while failing one of the clips as well. Right, I'm going to try and go to Asda now and see if they have a petroleum station. If not, then I'm going to have to risk it for a chocolate biscuit, or look on my phone where the nearest petrol station is. My bike makes a very weird noise when I'm braking with the clutch in. Like when I'm coming to a stop, like just then. Obviously, pull the clutch in, brake in, changing my gears, whatever. And when I'm braking and my engine's like returning back to idle, I can hear like a kind of a sucking noise. It sounds like if any of you have ever watched was it Monsters vs Aliens? I'm not sure, but it's a cartoon film anyway. And it kind of sounds like, you know, the sucker pads on the bottom of squids. It kind of sounds like them being ripped off the floor. Like, if you could imagine what that sounds like. Like a load of popping, sucking cup sort of noises. That's what it sounds like. I'm not sure what it is that makes the noise, but it's a very weird noise. And I feel like I'm stuck in this hazard perception test where you're just sitting there watching like a clip of a guy going down a road, and there's like people walking out on you and shit. Have they got a petrol station here? I think they do. I think that's a petrol station there. I don't think I need to indicate yet. Well, that's made my day slightly better. It's been pretty shit so far, to be honest. It's, obviously I knew today I had to do my theory, but I decided to set it for 2:30 in the afternoon, and I wish I'd have kind of set it earlier, to be honest, because all I was doing from about 11 o'clock was just waiting for it to be about 1-ish, so then I could go. I may as well have set it at 9 o'clock this morning. But I'm super happy that I've passed. I don't know, as I said earlier, I'm not sure how much I actually passed by. Knowing my luck, probably passed by a mark, or probably on the mark, the pass grade, or whatever you want to call it. Who cares? Pass is a pass. Now I have to remember to get off at the right junction at this roundabout, because if I don't, then I end up on the motorway. I end up on the motorway and I am fucked. Well, I haven't actually got an L plate on at the moment. I'm supposed to, but I reversed my bike into the garage and snapped my L plate off, and I haven't had time to fix it yet, so currently I have no L plate, so I probably could get down the motorway. Even though it's stressing my fucking bike out so much, I couldn't imagine riding it flat out for 10 minutes would do it any sort of good. Oh shit, look at this road. Ooh, I don't want to brake, I don't want to brake, don't want to brake. Yeah, okay, I'll brake. Maybe not the best idea to drop down into first, but oh well. If any of you guys remember my Iron Bridge flooded video, this to the left of me here is actually part of the same river. This is part of the River Severn, which goes to Iron Bridge, and it's actually still quite flooded. It's not as bad as what it was when I did the video, but I'd imagine this road might have even had water along it at some point during the floods. I doubt this bridge would have though. Oh, we're stuck behind a learner. How long before the, not the one in front of this car, but the red car, how long before it overtakes? I give it till we get past this little thing with the blue arrow on it. I don't know what they're called. I call them islands, but they're not islands. Watch, I bet you. He's either going to go now or when those two cars go past. Go on, he's going to go. He's going to go, and I might follow him. As long as we're not too close to that corner. Oh, come on, this is a piss take. 30 miles an hour. This road, people go 60 down here. Here he goes. Is the Zara going to follow him? No, not yet. Because the weird arrows have came. After we get around this corner, I might go for it. See what we've got behind me. Oh, this is a piss take. Honestly, right, I can't say anything. I've never had a driving lesson, and that's not going to start till probably after my 18th birthday. Oh my god, this is scary, this is scary. I've got my hand off the throttle, my throttle's stuck open. Oh my god, that's dangerous. Look at that. I can just cruise. Oh, it's dropping a bit now, but... Can you overtake here? I'm not sure if you can. I sure as fuck want to. Is it safe to do so here? Nah, I'm not going to do it. Maybe when we get around this corner I'll do it. But yeah, anyway, look, I don't know if I should be doing this. My throttle, it's because of, I put new bar end weights on, because my old ones were wearing a little bit and they were scratched up, so I decided to put some stainless ones on. And I must have tightened this one just a little bit too tight, because on this side, with the clutches, it doesn't matter how tight that one is, because obviously the grip doesn't move, but on this one, because of the throttle moving, you have to have it pretty loose so you can rotate the throttle and let the spring or the throttle cable pull it back. The spring's actually in the carb, but yeah, let it snap back to closed, but because I've tightened it a little bit too tight, sometimes it stays open a little bit. It doesn't stay open like every time, like I'm testing it now, like it is snapping back, but just sometimes it'll stick a little bit. And this is double white line here, so it can't overtake. But it's not double white line there, is it? That other car had the perfect opportunity to overtake. Here we go. Here we go. The Zara's going to go for it. He's going for it. And it feels much better to not be going slow.